Hey guys, welcome to the best Zamorak guide that you're going to find on YouTube. I haven't found anything as thorough as I plan on making this guide, so hopefully it all works out well. I hope you enjoy. Good luck bossing, I hope I've helped, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a rating, and I'll definitely have more guides in the future. This portion of the guide is going to go over requirements that you definitely need, some things that I recommend you have, just some gear you should have. Get in there and get in the kill count. If you're only concerned about the boss fight, then go ahead and go to part 2. It should be in my videos, so go ahead and check that out. So before we get too into depth on this guide and waste some of your time by having you watch it, I'm going to tell you all the quests and levels that you absolutely need. To start off, you need to do Death Plateau, and you need to start Troll Stronghold. Although I recommend you go all the way through Troll Stronghold and you do Edgar's Ruse so you could teleport pretty much right next to God War's dungeon. Makes everything a whole lot faster. As far as level requirements, everything is significantly lower than I would recommend having it to go to God Wars, but just to get the basics down, you need at least 60 strength or agility, and to get to Zamorak you need at least 70 constitution. I'm going to recommend that you have at least 80 attack, strength, defense, constitution, and magic. That's just gonna help you out a lot, although it's definitely possible to go and get multiple kills with as low as like 70 mage and attack and strength and defense. 68 summoning is something else that you should also definitely have at least. That way you can use a war tortoise and a bunyip. So this is basically what your gear setup is going to look like. Something like this. It doesn't have to be identical to this. This setup right here is worth just over 10 mil, and it's very effective. I love this setup a lot. So I require, if you want to stay there for a long time, if you want to, be able to camp there and just get kill on kill on kill without having to bank, you need penance, because it allows you to not bring any prayer potions at all. You might bring a couple just in case, like you're eating up a whole bunch of prayer points for some reason. But if you're solo and you're taking all the damage from all the minions and you have your penance aura, you will regenerate all your prayer points. I use prayer renewals with it, but you will not lose prayer points at all, basically, from using the prayers that I recommend. A God Cape, pretty easy to get. You just have to go do the whole magic arena thing out in the wilderness. If you haven't done it, there's a lot of other things you could wear, like an obby cape, a skill cape, anything else that you really want. Cape's not going to make too much of a difference. Arcane Stream really helps out a lot, but then again, if you don't feel like dungeoneering, you don't need it. You definitely need a wand. Alright, wands are expensive if you're a poorer player and you can't really afford anything like this. I don't even know what this wand is right now. I got it for 2 mil a couple weeks ago. I haven't even bothered checking what it's at right now because I don't like to pay attention to that shit. Gano gloves, cheap. Sears ring's about 2.5 mil right now. It really helps. You could get a berserker ring if that's too expensive for you. You need Zamorak arrows, so when you go into the Zamorak fortress, nothing attacks you. Of course, full Gano. And then a ward of subjugation for my shield. And you definitely need a shield. Now, if you cannot afford a master wand or a ward of subjugation, I'm not sure if there's a Ganodermic shield, but I know that there's a Grapholic wand and a Grapholic shield. I know I have one here in my Slayer tab. There's definitely a Grapholic shield and a Grapholic wand. It's only a 60 mage requirement, so you're going to do less damage, and I wouldn't say it's worth it as much, but it's still doable if you want to go and kill Zammy. For higher level players that can't afford a wand or even a good shield, what you could do is simply replace the two of these with a Staff of Light or a Polypore Staff. They're basically the same staff now. Or I mean, if you have something better, if you have a Chaotic Staff, go ahead and use that. And then just bring a shield with you. I'll show you why you need a shield so much later on, but it is absolutely required that you bring a shield. It's what allows you to stay there for so long. On top of that, you should have a Zamorak spear, a rapier, any kind of stab weapon to take out the ranged minion faster, because sometimes it just takes a little while to kill with your magic, and that can just be quite the pain in the ass. Well, here's what my inventory setup looks like, and it's going to change for you just about every time you go to Zamorak, because you're always going to leave with too much of something. There's always going to be something that you're really efficient with, and honestly, there just really isn't a lot of stuff that you really need while you're there, especially if you're using penance. So basically, the prayer potions that I have here are for when my penance runs off, or when it wears out, or when I just need more prayer potions during, if I'm messing up. You don't really need prayer renewals while penance is on. You can if you have a bunch of prayers on. I usually don't use that many. And then I have extreme magics. Magic potions will work if you don't have extremes. I understand that it's really hard to get extremes for lower level players. I'm not even sure if Vecna skulls work anymore, but if they do, that's definitely something that you should grab. And then you're going to be using fire spells. So if you can't, I don't even have the level required to do fire surge, but if you can pot up to the level, you can use it now. That's a new update in the evolution of combat that I really like. So if you can't quite do fire surge, then go ahead and use fire wave. Only a 75 magic requirement. You should have that if you're going there. And then another good thing about using unicorns is that they can cure you of poison. That's why I don't have any anti-poisons on me, so if you're not using unicorn, that's definitely something you're going to need. Your rune sphere, teleport to Troll Helm, Zammy spear, polypore staff, emergency teleport. And if you're planning on staying there for a long time, don't forget to bring a super restore, because you need it to summon new familiars when the one you have runs out. So do one last double check to make sure you have everything you need. Make sure your prayer is up a little bit. Your prayer points get drained when you run in. Make sure your health's all the way up. Just make sure everything's good. And then go ahead, teleport Troll Helm. I like to take the opportunity to renew my prayer points while I'm here, or my summoning points. I was about to get really upset. I thought I was about to have to restart. So basically, get in here, run to the north, and jump over the broken gap, and it's going to take all your prayer points, because for some reason jumping over a bridge requires prayer points. And there you go. So now you're in the Zamorak Fortress, and this is one of the quickest kill counts in the game. Doesn't look like there's anybody here, but it doesn't look like the imps are here. Hold on. There's a couple of imps that run around that you can kill for the zammy kill count. Oh no. Tell me they got rid of them. Tell me Jamflex got rid of the fucking... Wow. So I go to make a guide, and now I look all unprofessional because I don't have the most recent news. Alright. Well, that changes things slightly, but not really. Now, oh look, an imp. God, what the fuck? Okay. Well, the imps are here now. So there's one imp there, one up there. Like, that one spawns, like, over there. That one spawns, like, right there. And then there's 3 that spawn right over her. 1, 2, 3. So, go ahead and get a 40 kill count. So this is all I have time for in this video. So make sure you go into my videos and find the Zamorak Guide Part 2. That'll go over the ability setups that I use and how to just make the most out of your abilities, and it'll show you the boss fights, and I'll pretty much just go into extreme detail on how to avoid as much damage as possible and just how to be getting the fastest kills you can. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a rating on this video, so thank you very much.